I got that going, man.
Yeah. That's on my playlist.
Man, that was Ethan Jeremiah with Tempo, man. Go ahead. What album is that gonna be on?
1993.
1993.
Yeah, see, they be on it. But
Sure, man.
1993, it'd be I don't know when he dropping it, but 1993 though. Yeah.
And welcome back to the Bull Ring Podcast. Welcome back to the Bull Ring Podcast, Season 6. It's your host, Candid. You can find me at I Am Candid 2020 on Instagram. You can also find me at I Am Candid Photography on Facebook. And of course, you can find me at the Bull Ring Podcast on Facebook and the Bull Ring Podcast 2020 on Instagram. And you know we got...
What's up, world? It's your boy, Word Sinatra. You can find me at Word Sinatra, Big Word Sinatra, Pressure Boys 912.
Okay.
The Bull Ring 2020. The Bull Ring 2020. You got to put the in front of it. And
podcast
same thing on
too.
Facebook.
Put podcast in there too.
Yeah, you got to put podcast with it too before the 2020.
Right.
But it all goes together: YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, all that stuff.
Oh yeah, shout out to Desh, man. We shouting out Desh every single time. Because he putting us on the map with these videos and reels and everything this season. So be on the lookout for
man behind the
camera.
Yeah,
for sure. Man behind the camera, man. But we got some guests here, man. We got a reoccurring guest, and then we got a new guest on the show today.
Fact.
But you know how we do here on the Bull Ring Podcast. We let people's words describe themselves. So introduce yourself.
Yo, what's going on? It's your boy Big Trill. They said Trill made that shit. They said Trill on Instagram, man. Hey, it's your boy. I'm just a producer, man. I ain't really nobody else, man. I'm just, you know what I mean? Thank God for growth, man. I'm just a producer, man.
Man, appreciate you for coming on, man. For real.
Appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate y'all.
What's up? I'm Nomad. Is that Nomad on Instagram?
Fact.
Yeah, I heard me before.
Oh yeah. And this Nomad from episode 1, man. Episode 1 on season 6, man.
Him and on Reggie.
NFL Reggie, yep.
Facts,
so we heard his beats and everything, man. So a pleasure having y'all on the show.
Yeah.
Sure.
Facts. And before we go into the questions, man, we got this thing we got going on called the Bull Rush. 5 quick questions. I ain't gonna ask you nothing. You can give your response. No matter if I want to say something, I can't say something. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to go ahead and dive in it. What's your top 3 artists of all time?
God damn. That's already hard. All time, in no order.
Yeah, no order.
Michael Jackson.
Okay.
Any genre.
Any genre.
You said Michael Jackson, boy.
Yeah, I know. He started off strong. That's a strong one.
Because that's just, he just up there.
We making comments. Yeah, go ahead.
Michael Jackson. Ooh, God. Lil Wayne. Very biased. Anita Baker.
Okay.
I'm a Anita Baker fan. I like that. I love
in my
Anita
top 3
Baker.
all time. I know it's like all over the place, but yeah.
All right.
It's crazy.
Keep.
That's a hard question.
Straight off the jump.
Keep one night, never mess with, never touch her. You got 3 on. You got SZA, you got her, you got Beyonce. You're gonna keep one, you're gonna one night stand one, and you're gonna never touch the other one.
That's easy. Keep her, one night SZA, and never touch Beyonce.
Well, you ain't gonna never touch Beyonce.
You're not supposed to say that.
Favorite team, favorite NBA team, and what year team?
It's always hard because I'm trying to remember. Lakers, that's my favorite NBA team. And
instead of the year, you could say who was on the team at the time.
What squad?
Oh, the Kobe, Shaq, Robert Horry.
Okay, that good era. All right. Hardest rapper. What's your favorite rapper from Savannah?
Oh shit!
But
I plead the fifth.
You gonna plead the fifth? All right, I'll let you plead the fifth. And you kind of answered it, but your favorite R&B singer?
Oh, yeah, still gonna be Anita Baker.
Okay then, man. And that was the Bull Rush, man. Appreciate you.
Appreciate that.
Appreciate that. That was hard though.
I tried sometime, bro.
So where are you originally from?
So I'm from Mississippi. Moved here when I was a kid, so I really just play in Savannah. South side of Savannah, man. 912 raised.
Okay.
What part
Man, I be hearing about Mississippi though.
Starkville. It's like where Mississippi State at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
So when did you move? Like around what age?
3, 4. Like,
okay, then.
I really was raised here. You know what I mean? Just born in Mississippi.
All right.
So what side of town? You always be asking that. But what side of town?
South side, baby, man.
All right.
Right over there on middle ground.
All right.
Yeah,
all right.
yeah.
So you went to Windsor?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I could tell by the area. Once you say the area, I could tell where you went at. So Mississippi, how did your folks end up in Savannah? Like, what got you in, like, what got them to come to Savannah?
My aunt originally moved here. My uncle is in the military, and they just decided to move to a different area. I think he got stationed over here, maybe. I don't know. But they heard about it from somebody else that he was around in the military, and then she decided to move. And then my mom was like, well, you know, there was stuff going on in Mississippi, you know, and she was like, well, it's time for me to leave. So we left.
Yeah.
I heard it's pretty tough for us in Mississippi. I mean, it's tough already in Georgia.
In that city,
it's tougher in Mississippi.
In that city, no, it's really mostly family. For me and my family, like that city is like filled with our family. Like everybody's like close knit. Everybody knows each other. It's not really a whole lot of that going on. You know what I mean? Like it's really like family vibes. Like everywhere we go, everybody knows us. When we go out there, so it's really just like a cool vibe out there. Honestly.
Okay.
Maybe in other areas of Mississippi, which it get that bad, but there, like, nah, it just be chill out there.
Yeah, certain places, like I was on the Greyhound one time, and they stopped in Mississippi. I don't know where I was. I stayed on the Greyhound bus.
Yeah, I would.
It was just a bro. It was
I
just
would
a dude in
too.
a rocking chair with a shotgun.
Facts, boy.
I was like, oh
Mississippi
no.
and Alabama, I don't stop because I keep it pushing.
I don't trust Alabama.
Yeah, like, man, you will not catch me in Alabama, bro.
trust
I got no reason to go to Alabama. You know what I'm saying? I'm super straight.
I don't got no reason to go anywhere outside of my hometown, bro.
Yeah.
So I'm good. Like I'm vibing.
See, I grew up from a real small town in North Carolina, but I was in the military too. That's what brought me here. So like, this is a real big military town, and there's like a lot of opportunities for people that come out of the military. So it makes sense for people to.
Yeah, my mama. That's how I ended up here because my mom was in the military.
Okay,
so,
that's dope.
Yeah, we ended up here too. We came from New Orleans, and she was in the military. I moved here when I was like about 3-4 years old. Yeah,
Same age.
yeah, same age. Yeah, and moved straight to Savannah. Like you say, this home. I've been here. I've been other places, but this the longest place I ever been at was Savannah, bro.
Right, same.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, this home right here.
Facts. That's why I call it
Yeah,
home.
it's
man.
home.
I'm
Yeah,
raised
it is
here.
what it is. Yeah, facts, bro. Ain't a bad place to say you from, though. So.
I mean, it's a good feel to it. Like Savannah got a good feel. It's just it takes some getting used to, but after a while, it actually it grows on you for real. For real.
Yeah, facts.
Weather too. The weather's pretty good here. It storms, but
It's abnormal.
Yeah.
Good weather though. It's abnormal as hell. Man. We here.
So, what got you into producing? Did you just like get into music, trying to be an artist, or did you get into music just trying to be behind the scenes? What was it?
Nah. So my brother made music when I was a kid. So like a long time he was making music. He was producing actually, and he got into rapping himself.
Yeah.
But for the most part, he was like producing for his friends and things like that. They had like a group. I can't tell you the group name. Honestly, I forgot.
Yeah.
But they was rapping a long time ago, and I tried it back in like 2008, but I was trash. So like,
You can't say you were trash.
I mean,
I done heard some trash out here, bro.
I was trash, man.
I listen. I ain't gonna say I listen to anybody, but I give anybody a chance. That's one thing. Like people say, they're like, bro, you'll give it a shot. Cause like sometimes I lison to somebody, I be like, bro, this shit, all right. You know what I'm saying? Like,
But what he did say is, if it's ass,
It was trash, bro. I didn't even export it. Like I couldn't even
You couldn't
get
even
the
put
beat
it
on
out there.
time.
Yeah.
I couldn't
All
even
right,
get the
all
beat
right.
on time. So like, I stopped there. I fell in love with football at the time. So I kind of got into that. My family kind of like pushed me into football at the time anyway. So I was playing football till about like 2015. I went to college and played football for a little minute, but got hurt. And I came back home. You know how that goes.
Yeah.
So I was like, should I work or should I go back to school?
Go back to school, yeah.
So like I was in that like phase of not knowing. So one day, I was just chilling at the crib. And I just got this idea. I always gonna just give it to God. That was God telling me to get back into music. But I don't say this often, but like I was trying to like get into being an artist at first.
Yeah.
But then I realized like, nah, that's kind of a lot of work.
Yeah,
But like,
it
so-
is, though.
The artist pays everybody.
Being an artist is a lot
Exactly.
of work that people they think they could do, but they can't do. You know
more
what I'm
than
saying?
just music.
Yeah, like
music.
you really got to cut the world off, bro. You know what I'm saying? You got to get ready to be where you supposed. You got to be this place, that place, that place. You got to be ready to hit the road. You got to be ready to travel. You got to be able to take constructive criticism. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
All that, and if you ain't even ready to take constructive criticism, you ain't even ready to be a rapper. Period.
I mean, I'll even say this, bro. Like, I didn't even get that far, bro. I got into the writing part. I got into the writing the song part because at the time I couldn't freestyle or nothing. I tried writing because I used to write poems back in the day when I was younger.
Yeah.
I was writing poems and stuff. So I was like, let me bring it into it, and then I was like, I need music, and I didn't know how to get music at the time. So I was like, oh, my brother used to make beats. Let me download FL Studio and actually just try to do this. So that's when I started getting into making beats, and then I fell in love with that.
So that's the first thing you ever used was Fruity Loop.
Never used anything else, man.
That's all you
I know how to use everything else, but all I use is FL for my personal stuff.
So you still that's what you use to this day.
Yes, sir. FL 20 right now, 21 right now.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Avid user.
So you downloaded it. You tried to lay down a track. He was like, "Nah, I'll just deal with the beats."
No. So I think I was listening to I went on YouTube and found some type of instrumental.
Yeah.
I forgot who it was. I think it might have been a Lil Wayne instrumental or something like that. It was slow.
See, but
to kind of catch my vibe.
You were trying to catch a Lil Wayne. You got to start small. You like, oh, let me go Lil Wayne shit. You like, oh look,
no, for real though. I was trying, bro.
Yeah.
I was trying, and then I was like, nah, let me try this beat stuff first to kind of get my own sound, and then when I started actually making the beats, I was like, man, fuck being an artist. I'm about to be a producer, you know. And that's when I got into it. You know, I fell in love with it. I started making it, and then right before I went back to school, I got out of college at that January, right when the fall semester ended, and I started working in February. By I want to say July, man, I had been making some dope music, real live, locked in for 4 months. I played it for my brother. Finally, this is the person that inspires me. So I played it for him, and when I played it for him, I'm nervous and shit.
Yeah,
man, my brother looked at me and he was like, "Hold on." He got his phone, started calling his friends and shit like that. And my little brother really got it, man. He the one. He really up next. I'm like, damn, this is way back in 2015, way long time ago, almost 10 years ago now. You know what I mean? And at that time, bro, I was like, okay, cool. This is the direction I'm going forever. I still went back to school and all that, but I've been producing ever since, bro. That's my beginning inspirations for real.
So your brother telling you that was kind of what solidified you into okay, he gave me that confidence to keep pushing forward.
Yeah, because he the one who kind of gave me the model that I could do this, you know. Him and his friends had buzz back in the day, you know what I mean? So it wasn't like they didn't have nothing going on. My brother made dope ass music. The stuff that he plays me to this day still sounds good. So why not? You know what I mean? He gave me that inspiration. It's well, shit. He gave me the affirmation to keep going. Shit. So I'm gonna keep going.
It's important. The affirmation is important, man.
Facts, especially from somebody like him who inspired me and Richard.
Shout out to Big Bro, man.
Shout out to Big Bro,
man. Sauce Doctor.
Hey, question for Nomad while we on that. What was your first when you started making beats? What was the first system you started using?
We actually I started using FL like him. Fruity Loops. It was Fruity Loops at the time. Fruity Loops 4. Yeah, it was I was real young though. I was 10, 11 years old though.
He a prodigy.
Hey. First of all, how y'all two met?
Instagram, really.
Yeah, Instagram.
Man, the internet.
Yeah, the internet.
That's what I could get the way y'all bubble and the way y'all fuck with each other. I would have swore y'all knew each other, y'all would have. Cause now that he from the South Side, so that mean you ain't happening, so that y'all totally fell apart. So y'all couldn't went to school together now. So I got that part. So it's damn. How y'all know each other, you know what I'm saying? Because when y'all around each other, it go, you know what I'm saying? All right, boom, you know what I'm saying? It's almost like a I ain't gonna say it because y'all hate it, but how Dragon Ball Z type shit, when for Vegeta and Goku, you know what I'm saying? It's boom, you know what I'm saying? So how
I didn't know you was into no anime, man.
Oh yeah, I mess with Dragon Ball Z now. You know what I'm saying?
Stop playing with me.
We are anime avid watchers around here.
Man, I'm over here learning new stuff about what?
Hey, no, who don't like Dragon Ball Z though? You know what I'm saying? I grew up
That's
on
the
Dragon
OG,
Ball
yeah,
Z.
that's the
Yeah,
OG.
you know what I'm saying? Like Dragon Ball Z, I grew up on that. Trunks, all that shit. You know what I'm
Bro,
saying?
talking about fusion. I was like, hold up. How you know about that, bro?
But like from meeting on Instagram though, you know what I'm saying? Like what made y'all like get y'all bond on just tight like that?
When we first met, man, we just started like speaking to each other. We was like, wait a minute, man, we like the same type of niggas.
Yeah.
Like even down to like the career choice we had at the time. We was both DoorDash drivers, both DoorDash Uber drivers type of shit at the same time. Same thing. His brother started music. That's what made him start. You know what I mean? So like the same type of background, really. Yeah. That's how we,
We
that's how
have
we come
the
together.
common interest, man.
Yeah,
That shit
at
a
first,
whole lot of
it got to be
similarities.
genuine first. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, that's what's up. So who reached out to who?
I don't know. I think it was like a mutual thing.
Yeah.
And what's funny is he was living here. He was living in Pooler at the time. No, he was living in Pooler like a month before I met him on Instagram, and then he moved to Atlanta. So we didn't meet until after he moved to Atlanta, which is crazy. Even more
That's
crazy.
wild.
Yeah.
We lived right around the corner from each other.
Yeah, literally.
Didn't even know it till after.
So y'all probably riding past each other all the
every
time.
day.
Yeah, every day, going right past each other. Hey, that's what's up. So who your favorite producer, Trill?
Damn, this man coming with the questions.
Cause you gotta have a, you know what I'm saying, you're a producer, so I mean, you know what I'm saying, everybody gotta, that's just like me. I'm a Project Pat, but I'm a Pimp C fan. Pimp C made me wanna rap, you know what I'm saying? So
See, it's a hard question for me because like I have so many different inspirations as it pertains to my sound.
yeah.
That's hard. Can I name like a couple of them?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like so you got Metro, of course. Pharrell, Timbaland,
Yeah, I grew up on Pharrell and Timbaland, yeah.
Cardo, and D Rich.
Man, what you know about D Rich?
Man, a lot.
You know about D Rich, bro.
That's
he matter of fact, him and Street Money Bucci, they had dropped a whole album together when he did all the beats on it, and Street Money was rapping on that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, he got so hard.
I gotta listen to it.
Yeah, he hard now. Like, bro, D Rich hard.
Okay, so what got me into D Rich is listening to Bankroll Fresh. Like,
Okay, yeah.
Like I listen to him a lot, and like, just when I lived here, before I moved to Atlanta, is when I started getting like on his music heavily, throughout the years of college and stuff like that. Man, D Rich beats, bro, they just give me like that Shawty Fresh or Shawty Red beats, bro. Like like that, them hard brass and the 808 slamming, the off snare. Like, it's so many things. Like, if you hear like a lot of my new beats, kind of like sound like D Rich. I have a lot of inspirations that come from like D Rich and Shawty Red type beats. You know what I mean? So like those are like the real Metro, Pharrell, Timbaland, D Rich, Cardo. Those are like really my biggest inspiration, and TM88 too.
Yeah, all right, yeah. But when I listen to y'all beat together, like T-Up, you know what I'm saying? Like I told Mad this one time on the last podcast, that you could tell like when y'all do y'all beats together, like I know that okay, that's you on the 808s, and I know that's him on the ting tings and all this and all that, you know what I'm saying? But when it come together, you know what I'm saying? It's like bro, like this shit hard, you know what I'm saying? Cause it's a different, like, you know what I'm saying? Nomad, y'all make beats like the beats together when it come together. It's hard, but y'all on different avenues when it comes to that. Sure. You know what I'm saying? Like Nomad beats a little up tempo, a little quicker.
You can
know
hear
what I'm
the
saying?
influence in what they're because you talking about your favorite producers, and even when you was talking about your favorite artists and stuff like that last show, you can hear it. Like, you can hear that influence in whatever they're putting out.
Yeah,
it's tough, especially with like the kind of like the more up tempo, but also kind of like the rocker type of trippy red type of melodic. You know what I mean? So you can hear it in their music. So it's tough though.
I like when Nomad be playing with them samples though. Like he be sampling shit.
Yeah, he be sliding with the samples. He be sliding
with the samples. Yeah, that should be hard, bro.
So I know y'all probably gonna plead the fifth on this one. But in Savannah, man, who's your favorite artist to work with? You know what I'm saying? Because everybody got their own different style of how they come into the studio or how they prepare, how they, lay down stuff. But
like, who you look forward to making beats for?
Yeah.
I would plead the fifth, but like,
He said I would.
but I mean,
Who you enjoy? Like especially like,
So,
like,
like,
say, like
I
when we go to
really-
studio sessions and stuff like that.
I really enjoy working with YS.
Yeah.
Because he challenges me as a producer to just make new type of vibes, new feelings, or sometimes he might want something soulful that still has like a southern feel. So like it kind of like challenges me to be better, to do more than just the norm. So like working with him, I definitely give it to him for like being the most enjoyable artist to work with.
What is it called? Like increasing your scope, I guess, like getting you outside your comfort zone while
facts.
challenging you.
Yeah,
Facts.
YS gonna do that. Out of all the artists in Savannah, YS is the one to do that.
Yeah.
You can even see it in his visuals too, like
Yeah.
on the artistry side, on like what he putting out. He takes risks and puts the things together.
Yeah, that's a
sometimes
fact.
it goes, sometimes it's like, but it's good because it's him. You know? What I mean?
Yeah, he has a vision and he gonna.
Yeah, he has a vision.
he gonna-
Yeah, I like his vision though. He has I always tell him that, bro. Like, bro, he one of the few artists that are really invest in himself. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, bro, we about to do this. We about to put this together. We about to put this together and really mean it. You know what I'm saying? Some artists, they'll say, oh, we gonna do a show. Then about 2 weeks later before the show is canceled or something. Nah,
They
bro.
don't even put the energy
Yeah, bro,
into
don't
it.
care how many people show up, no
don't
what.
give a fuck.
Yeah, like, hey, we gonna turn this bitch out and we gonna act up. You know what I'm saying? But, okay, so with certain, like, when you make beats, like, okay, when you make beats for YS, you know what I'm saying, you go this way. So, okay, how about when y'all, like, say when you make beats for NFL, you know what I'm saying, or you make a beat for Slim, do you have to, like, okay, this is what I feel like he'll or want, or you try to aim towards their artistry when
Like,
you
we
make
trying
it?
to stop that.
I ain't gonna
Yeah,
lie. I
yeah.
really don't have. I don't. So when I make beats, bro, I'll be honest. I don't try to think.
You're gonna have to explain that, but in a second. But go ahead.
Like I don't try to think about what I'm doing or who I'm making it for. I really make music for what feels good to me at the moment. And go off that. I tell him all the time about that. Like sometimes, like I'll stay on the beat, kind of feel it out, and add and subtract in the way that I do it. But the best ones that I feel, and sometimes the best ones are like that, waiting and staying with it. But like some of my best ones come from like spur of the moment. Like I'm really in the vibe right now for these little 15 minutes, and boom, I make something crazy, move on to the next one. Make something crazy, move on to the next one. You know what I mean? So that's really how I go. Like I don't really have per se a go-to thing for anybody, but like I just know what people like. You know what I mean? So when I finish the beat, I'll be like, okay, who can get on this? Or I even in the moment while I'm making it, I'll like start freestyling, coming up with cadences and flows and things like that. Okay, oh, this is for Reggie, or this is for YS, or this is for Slim, or this is for Ethan, or this is for like people I work with in Atlanta as well. Like so I just it go like that for me, really.
Okay, then. What about you?
He got to get me out of that. But for both of us too, it's just like when he first started working with Reggie, because I had met Reggie first, and then I had linked them together. At first, I was like, he was like, man, what should I send him? I was like, just send him anything, bro. Literally, he can rap on anything. But for me specifically, I'm trying to stop that too, mainly because for Savannah, with the rappers here, my sound is so different. So I try to push the artist to get on my type of shit, really. You know what I mean? Like what Slim got on last night, that was a Nomad type of beat. You know what I mean? It wasn't a Slim type of beat. So I try to push them to like, conform to my type of sound, like a Pharrell would do or a Timberland would do.
Right.
Yeah, same thing, because we both got our own sound, so it's just like we want them to create some new shit. You know what I mean? Not what you usually used to doing.
That's
you
what
could find
Pharrell
on
had to
YouTube.
do though. Pharrell, he said when he went to Noriega, and Noriega was like, when he played the beat, Noriega was looking at him like, man, what the fuck is this? You know what I'm saying?
for sure.
But the all said, like, I guess the label he was working for, like, hey, you got to do something with this song. And he said Noriega said Pharrell made the hook. You know what I'm saying? Like, what? He like, Pharrell was saying all that. So when he started coming out, and he said, bro, that was his biggest album. You know what I'm saying? He said that song really put him where he was at in life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. So we're trying to start. Well, at least I'm trying to start getting more into that. Just like try something new. You know what I mean? Like, don't do something that you can find on YouTube. That's not what we're here for. Yeah, we're doing something to do. We're here to do something new. Really,
That's real.
I'm starting to get into that with my own, like, I've decided to get into that with the photography because that's what I do. And then, like, you get caught chasing what's like in style instead of like sticking to your craft and like honing your art and honing your vision and your perspective.
I mean, so just look at the XXL cover every year. Every artist on there they have their own shit.
Completely different.
Yeah, every single time. Yeah, every year there's always like an artist for this lane, an artist for this lane. They have their own sound every single time, all the way back to however long XXL been going. So that's how I look at it.
But I also feel like following trends ain't bad. You know what I mean? Like you gotta do it and innovate it at the same time. Like you can follow the trend as long as you don't stay there.
Unless you don't,
just innovate it a little bit, kind of like update it, make it yours. You know what I mean? Like again, going back to what I said about the D Rich thing. Like some of my beats do sound like that, but it's like it has an inspiration from it. It don't sound exactly like it. Yeah. It's innovated and it's my style. You know what I mean? So like making it your style is gonna change and make it you. You know what I mean? Like
we talked about that last night.
Exactly
with the drums and shit. We literally just talked about that same shit.
Y'all feel like producers get they just do.
Hold on, real quick. I'm gonna reset this.
All right, there you go.
Okay, we back. I had to restart the camera. Go ahead, bro.
All right. Oh yeah. Do you feel like producers get they just do in the industry as far as just credit for the creativity of music? Yeah, I like the way I said that.
For some, yeah, but for most, nah. But it's really not like because of creativity. Majority of the time, I say no because the producers don't normally have a brand. So like, if you don't have a brand, you really can't like ask for much. You don't have the leverage, you know what I mean, to get your just due.
Right.
Which don't sound fair, but really ain't nothing in life fair. Right. You know what I mean?
Right.
But that's really it. I mean, I don't know.
That's anything, and that's exactly how I look at it too. But we have long conversations about this all the time. It's just like, you know, just even with how we post on Instagram. Yeah. Like if you watch my story, every day. Like, do you watch me make music all day?
No,
doing all type of other shit.
Yeah, you do a whole bunch of other shit.
You know what I mean? So that's where the brand is at. It's just like the producers also, outside of creativity and the sound of itself, you got to bring some other value to the you got to bring your own audience as well. Yeah. You know what I mean? That helps everybody. Exactly. Right. If I bring my own audience to anybody else's track, that just makes more sense. Yeah. So now that you got your fans and whatever you gain, but I'm bringing my fans to you as well, if that makes sense. So that's where you get your just due. You gotta, in this world, you gotta take your just due. You gotta take it.
You gotta take it. Yeah,
so that's how I look at it. Really.
A lot of people be standing around or sitting around waiting for their flowers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No, man, go plant your flowers. Go exactly. You go do it.
Exactly.
You don't have to wait on the next person. Exactly. But I get that though. Would you say that a lot of producers don't even want to be like a brand? You see what I'm saying? I would rather just stay in the background and just produce the music instead of like having my face in front of it.
I mean, like just like I was talking just now off camera. Like it's really the YouTube culture, bro. Like having free YouTube beats kind of messed up people wanting to have brands.
Yeah, there's producers on YouTube right now that's doing like 20 beats for $1 type shit. Yeah, they're like killing it. Yeah, definitely.
Killing the game, bro. We're devaluing ourselves. I mean, I get it. Like anybody can get a beat nowadays. Yeah. But at the same time, it's like I'm telling him all the time. I like keeping myself exclusive to the people that I rock with, because like that gives me a sound. That doesn't. Yeah. I'm not limiting myself. I'm not limiting, but I'm not so focused. Out. Yeah, I'm not spreading myself too thin. Facts, you know what I mean? Like I really want to make sure that the people I'm creating a sound with makes sense. You know what I mean? And not just, oh yeah, I got a placement with this person and that person. Like I really want it to make sense. I really want to have my own sound, and as long as it takes, I don't care. You know what I mean? Like I want to push this sound, and I create my own opportunities with the artists that I rock with. Yeah. You know what I mean? I don't wait. Like I'm not finna be wishing upon the emails that I send out to people.
Well, not only that, like we got homies that have placements and we see where they're at. You know what I mean?
And exactly. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. And like I said, when I talked to y'all earlier, just the circle y'all have, bro, just from being around y'all the couple of months I knew y'all, I see the growth. You know what I'm saying? I see growth in y'all. Every time we go in the studio session and y'all drop a new beat and somebody go to rapping, I just see the growth in every song, bro. Like every song is getting better and better.
Just don't devalue yourself, like y'all was saying, like because You see it in a lot of different industries. People try to hop on new technologies come out, so everybody think they I know how to do it now. Now that this new technology is out, like AI or something like that. I'm a photographer because of this AI tool, so I could just make it happen. I could do photo shoots for $50. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter. Right? So they devalue themselves and not realizing that. And the bottom of the barrel is always the worst.
Like, the money do it. It's the money. If people think they could, like you just say, $50, you know what I'm saying? Or I'm giving you 20 beats for $10 or something like that.
But not even that. It's like competition is at the bottom, right? Like once you value yourself and realize, like, okay, I'm going to, what's the word? When everybody can't come to you, that's when you get value. It's like when you're scarce, when you're not everywhere. You're not McDonald's. You're exclusive, right? When you're exclusive, so you only get exclusivity when everyone doesn't want it or everyone can't have it. So it's like I make sure I get first. I make a sound or make a piece of art that is undeniable, and then once I get it undeniable, then everything else.
And that's all around us. Like outside of music, you know, Supreme did that for a long time. Supreme was very hard to get. Jordans are very hard to get.
Very hard to get. Yeah.
Jordans. Shit. I don't know if you remember, but the first iPhone was only AT&T.
Impossible. You had to have AT&T,
bro. Even Louis Vuitton and all that, bro. You couldn't just pull up nowhere and just say, "Hey, I want this." I'm gonna just walk in the store and grab that. Back when I was coming up, man, shit.
It's coming back though.
Yeah, you couldn't find it.
Well, that time is coming back. Like the time of everything can't be discount or the cheapest price and all this stuff. People are going back to, I'm checking the quality of it. I don't really care about how much it costs. I really want the quality of it. That when I get it, I can actually digest it.
I appreciate it.
It fits right with my body. And that goes with music. So a lot of people digest music. And there's a lot of music out here, and everybody's trying to get the same sound and talk about the same thing. But the people that take risks and that's willing to grow outside of whatever this box is and grow outside of that, they are the people who end up skyrocketing. They are the people who end up because they're authentic to whatever their sound is.
And even on that note, that's why me and him a lot of times talk about how we don't try to box ourselves into just hip hop. You know, we really can create all types of genres. You know, we really work with all types of genres of artists. You know, we don't want to just sit here and just say, all right, what you said the other day, you ain't got to be a trapper or a rapper to get it, man. Like, we really can work with all types of artists. Why box yourself into one genre and limit yourself to all the opportunities that are out there? You know what I mean? That's also goes along with your exclusivity and being who you want to be and having your brand. Like, don't have your brand just attached to hip hop. Like, be everywhere. You know, like the person that who inspires me. Look at Metro. That man just did a soundtrack for one of the biggest movies in the world. You know what I mean?
And had a cameo in it,
And had a cameo in it. And he only had Into the Spider-Verse. Or Across the Spider-Verse, excuse me. And he had a cameo in it. Why? Because he has leverage. He has a band of people, fans who come who going to watch the movie literally to just hear the soundtrack. You know what I mean?
Why it's huge. That's why it's huge. Like for us, like that's why when I came on the first episode, and I say this all the time, like I'm a producer, but I'm a producer of many things. Because I'm not just a music producer. Exactly. You know what I mean? So that's how I feel about it. It's just like who you are as a person is, and what you do outside of music it plays a big part of it as well.
Bro. Cause I ain't gonna lie, bro. I fuck with you on the stories, bro. Like when I be going to your shit, I be like, okay. Bro, right here fixing, you know what I'm saying? He'll fix the air conditioner one moment, then he'll be working out the next morning, then he making beats. You know what I'm saying? But it's consistent. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but also, I feel like my stories. I also feel like nobody's life is much different than mine. Also, there's all type of people who do this type of shit, who go to work every day, who work out. I just show it. That's it. That's all it really is. I just show it.
And
more,
like when bro was in Atlanta, he showed how he working out. Then he went to a restaurant to go get something. Then he doing this. Then he doing that. Then he doing this. You
Everybody
know what I'm
does it. Everybody lives the same.
I'm just trying to show you I'm a regular person just like you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Facts, bro. Facts.
Why act like I'm cooler than I'm not? You know what I mean?
Facts though. But even in, like I tell people, even in this world, you have to let people in. You know what I'm saying? You can't. I can't say I'm gonna be a podcaster or a journalist, influencer, whatever they want to call me.
Right.
And I don't want to let people in my world.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I gotta let you in my world, because if I don't, then you won't understand me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You even was getting me out of my shell. Cause like, bro, I didn't have social media. I didn't do nothing like that. Like I didn't really talk to new people. I hung around who I hung around. I do what I do, and that's it.
Right.
Yeah.
But like really getting in with him and like becoming friends with him, he's like really connecting me with a lot of different people. And at first I'd be like, "Y'all, man, I'm not doing that." No, man, that person it's not worth the time. You know what I mean? I was quick to judge people real quick. He was like, sometimes, he said, I will always tell him that people was using. He's like, man, I'm not trying to get used by that person. I ain't trying to get used by that. He was like, we all using each other. Just don't get misused.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
facts,
Like,
bro.
it's on you to set up your boundaries to not get misused.
Facts.
But everybody, it's human
We all
nature to
using
use
each
each other. Man.
Right.
Just make sure it's mutually beneficial. So it's like really, like, okay, it's not getting used isn't necessarily bad. Just getting misused is bad. So it's like, okay, it changed my strategy or my mentality on how dealing with new people that want what I got or I produce. You know?
Yeah, you got to do that. I noticed that, like how we both usually it's like Kanye is our favorite producers or Pharrell. The biggest thing I liked about them is just like outside of music, like the fashion. I know them for fashion too. Like they were a big influence on fashion and the type of things that they like, the type of shit that they did. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
just like
facts.
outside of the music, like the music only goes a long way. The song's only 3 minutes long. You know what I mean?
Facts,
After that, like who is this person?
It's like the music just puts you in position. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why I always ask people, like, okay, after this, what's your plans? You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, once you get where you want to be at in music, what's next? You know what I'm saying? What we gonna do after this? You know what I'm saying? Because get what, music, we can run this music, because I mean, everybody can't beat Snoop Dogg. You feel me? And even Snoop Dogg don't.
Uncle Snoop on everything.
Yeah, but even that though, his music took him so far. Once his music took him right here, he had to find that next notch. Okay, bro, bam. All right, everybody gonna still fuck with my music or fuck with me because of the music, but guess what? I got to get this going now. I got to get this going now. You know what I'm saying? Now he's selling cereal and shit.
That
you know what I'm saying?
Little league football.
You feel me?
It's staying relevant. That's what all it is. Staying relevant,
Facts,
man.
bro.
In your own way, whatever you can do.
And on that question, what are you looking for with the producing? Are you trying to like get a artist to get a deal to work with you? Are you trying to get a producer deal? Or are you just trying to stay independent and sell your music and sell your beats like that? You know what I'm saying?
Oof.
That's for both of y'all.
We
too.
coming exclusive.
Obviously, my biggest goal is to really build artist sound from Savannah and make it like reach the top. You know what I mean? Reach #1 in the chart, reach billboards, have like really work with artists and help them build their sounds, also helping them build their businesses. Outside of that, like marketing and PR and things like that, you know what I mean? Really developing an artist into a superstar. You know, that's really what I do when I work in the studio with artists. It's really the music is the easy part. The building the relationship and helping them like become more than just an artist. Outside of that is where like honestly, like my like inspiration comes from knowing that person and seeing like, oh, like bro, like people would love you. You know what I mean? If you would just do this, you know what I mean? Like, or like you would instead of like just dropping a song, bro, like let's really take our time with it. Let's actually come up with things to do, like come up with content. Let's actually focus on the content or like stuff like that. I want to do stuff like that. Obviously, build artists up, build their sounds up, become like really like I want me and him or all the producers that we rock with, you know, shout out to Ashton, Reese, AJ, you know, all the producers we rock with here in Savannah. And I know I missed a couple people, but yeah, like I really want us to be the sound of Savannah. I don't have a problem with artists using YouTube beats, but like we have some very talented producers here in Savannah that could create the sound that y'all are looking for. But yeah, outside of that, I want to score movies, create TV shows, act, model, you know, things like that.
Man, it's tough, man.
Be an exec at a label, you know what I mean, head of A&R.
Yo, so how you feel about y'all? Like, y'all ain't never thought about starting y'all own label? Like,
he's had a label before.
Yeah.
I did. I have actually. That's where that comes from. I had a label called Legendary Fair Records. Me and my boy Major, shout out to him.
Yeah.
He's a very talented photographer, videographer. Most people may know him. But yeah, he's super talented. Me and him came together, and we decided to manage an artist named Rico Osama. Shout out to him. He makes dope music. And that's kind of how that came together. That was around like 2019, 2020, up to 2021. And that's kind of how I built my relationships around Savannah, honestly. Just working with him and going to the studios around here and things like that. And that's why I got my hand in like knowing the business side for real. Like I already knew the business side. That's kind of how we got into it. All I do is study the business. Like outside of knowing music, like I really like know the business side. Like
networking and all that stuff.
Yeah, I know even like down to the contracts like that artists can get or producers can get. Like I know like all of that, all of the information about those things. Like because we had to read them, like at the time when we were doing the things, with the artists, we had to read all the terminology, the legal terminology about having an artist and things like that. So I had to learn all the contracts, everything that we needed to know to manage our artists. And I definitely got plans to create my own label, but I don't want it to be a label. I'd rather it be like a collaboration like of music and film, TV and film, and music, fashion, things like that. I really wanted to be a collective instead of just being about music. I don't want it to just be about music because I'm so much more than just music alone. So I'd rather have all of my inspirations in there. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay, man. That's a good one.
Hey, I like that answer.
Man, that's very good, man. Did you bring any music that we could put on the show? Debut?
You need music now? It's up to the artist, man. I definitely got music.
You got beats?
Definitely got beats, man.
Because you trying to ride on the beat?
I
you got to do a Trill beat this time. He did a Nomad beat last time. The word? Killed this shit. He killed this shit. We was like, me and Reggie look at each other like, we didn't even know this nigga could rap. Where the fuck this shit come from?
Nah, bro. Like, bro, Slim will tell you, bro, like, he rap because of me. You know what I'm saying? I used to always sit around around him, and I'd just be freestyling. Because his uncle, who he know me through, was a rapper, you know what I'm saying? But he was one of them people that he felt like he could rap, he could make music, but he'll come and tell me like, nah, bro, like you the rapper, I'm just here. You know what I'm saying? Like he'll record me, do all that shit, but he the one like he had the brain behind it, you know what I'm saying? And when he passed, I was just like, I just kind of fell out, I didn't want to do it no more. You know what I'm saying? But then when Nephew started taking this serious, when Slim started taking this serious, I was like, okay, I'm back with it. You know what I'm saying? But then he always tell me he was like, man, freestyle, bro.
Because he jumped on some stuff one time. I was like, why haven't you been rapping this whole time?
I'm like, bro, I just don't take it serious no more. And even Slim be like, man, you need to get on the track, bro. Get on the track, man. I was like, man.
Hey man, you gotta bless somebody's album, bro.
Yeah, I am. We were talking about making a podcast album. Like I just play beats on here and freestyle on them and just drop that shit. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
Really smooth.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
We got something in the mix. We got something, especially because we really just out here trying to support people that's putting out consistent music, really chasing after what they their dreams and whatever their ambitions are, not just going through the everyday whatever the normal stuff, like actually going out here trying to be an entrepreneur, trying to change their circumstances, all that type of stuff. So man, we really appreciate y'all being on the show.
Facts.
For real. Before we even get into the rapping though, go ahead and shout yourselves out in your social medias and all that.
One more question before we
Okay.
Yeah. Matter of fact, 1.5.
Okay.
For both of y'all, it's real. You know what I'm saying? Quick.
No,
what's an artist that you haven't worked with that you want to work with?
Oh yeah.
Locally or not locally?
It don't matter. If you had just this opportunity, you could just sit down. Somebody you just rub the genie, and he say, "Hey, what's the artist you want to work with? I'll make it happen for you right now."
It's got to be Drake for me.
Drake effect.
Yeah, you already know that.
Yeah,
I got so many. I got like 50 beats with Drake right now.
Take all.
Hey.
He would say that answer.
But get what though? I can understand why people say Drake, because I never used to be a Drake fan, but now that I really listen to him. I get it. You know what I'm saying? Like for somebody who could rap and sing, it's like
Yeah, you got to
You can do whatever.
Yeah, you can do whatever. You know what I'm saying?
bro.
Yeah, like you can't. It's like you got 3 people in one. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So I could see why everybody. You know what I'm saying? Drake could be that.
That's crazy. You had to say that, bro. You had to do that one, bro. I was gonna say Drake too, but
You can't do both.
uh,
No, y'all can have the same, bro.
nah, I go with somebody else. Dang, I always like to have multiple answers because I don't like having one. Obviously Drake, yeah. But like really Nudie, 21.
I like Nudie.
I work with them.
Yeah.
Can't even lie. Or Lil Wayne, man.
Yeah, you can never go wrong.
You
with
can't
Wayne.
go. You can't go wrong with Lil Wayne.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can't go wrong with Lil Wayne. Yeah,
He getting back in his bag too.
Yeah,
Because at first he
Did
was
he ever,
frustrated.
was he ever out?
He wasn't out of his bag. He was just.
I don't know.
It was a hiatus. I don't. the I am not a human being. I like that album.
I ain't like that.
I
album.
know a lot of people don't
the
like
most
that.
recent one?
No,
that's not-
no. I ain't like
But it's
that.
the one
What
with
was the
he-
most recent one that he just dropped?
Well, he had the one, the fun baby, the something fun baby, what he did with what that rapper
Trust
is.
Fund Babies with Rich
Trust
the
Fund
Kid?
with Richard Kid, but his last one was Carter 5, I think.
Yeah.
the deluxe
So
Carter 5.
I am a human being.
I Am a Human was like that's the one that was around the time when he had the song with Future and all that I'm on that good drug and alcohol. Yeah. All that around that time. It wasn't on that album, but it was
Have you
around
heard
that
that
time
album?
though.
I think I've heard one of his recent albums, and I liked a couple songs on it, and I was like,
Yeah.
all right, maybe he ain't really went no way. Maybe we
Yeah.
just stopped watching him. Really.
So he was taking risks, and then like the people that own his music and stuff was like, nah, we want the old Wayne.
Yeah.
We want the old Wayne. I like
That
it
ain't
though.
going nowhere.
It was straight though. I mean, I'm a Wayne. I fuck with Wayne, so yeah.
But it was different, though.
Yeah, it was
It was a
different.
rock
I
album.
think
It
that's
was
what
a
it was.
rock
Yeah,
album.
it was like almost a rock album. You know what I'm saying? Because he had that what the other song was You Will or something on that with Drake was singing on the hook or some shit like that.
She will.
She will. Yeah.
She
He
Will.
had.
I know
That's probably the best song on
I
the
fuck
album.
with it. Though. Like,
That was the
that's
best
what I'm
song
saying.
on the
I like
album to me though. But yeah, Lil Wayne. Yeah, he really ain't went nowhere.
That was a
It's never
sick
going
answer, too.
nowhere.
Yeah.
What was the other question?
I'm gonna throw in a lady in there too. I love to work with Lotto. Can't even cap. I love to work with
Lotto.
her.
She bring energy.
Yeah, she fire. Man. She fire.
I ain't gonna lie though. She let me down on that remix, bro.
She let you down in the remix.
On that don't play with it, don't play with it, don't play with
Oh,
it.
that. Yeah.
She could have came a little harder than that, man.
Maybe you like the original a
Yeah.
lot. Maybe you like the original so much you like.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Cause what's her name? The City Girl. She was trash too. That's just me, man. I don't know, bro, but I don't know.
I mean, it's there's definitely a fan base for that sound.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I get it, but like when you ride in the car and they playing on the radio, I'll be like, turn that shit.
You see the Nissan Altima coming down with the windows bumping.
Bumping that shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay. I ain't really felt that beat anyway to myself. But what's y'all thing knows? I call it thing knows. I always your end game. You know what I'm saying? Like once the smoke clear, you know what I'm saying? Like you sit at the top of the mountain, you snap your fingers and the half of the world disappear. You know what I'm saying? What's your end game? Like where you see like when
Because I
it's
know you
all
said
over
you was
with.
getting into music. I mean, movies and all this other stuff. But like, what is it that you say? Okay, you can sit back. Okay, I accomplished it.
I accomplished it, yeah.
I'm good. I'm gonna just let whatever my baby that I birthed it, just let it go on into the world and do its thing. I'm good.
At the end of it all, I mean, I still want to have like an artist, like multiple artists, gold, platinum, diamond, things like that.
Yeah.
But damn, definitely want to be a big personality. That's kind of where I want to head it in. Honestly, bro, I want to have a show kind of like the RZA. With Wu-Tang.
With Wu-Tang, yeah.
Things like that. I want to do stuff like that, where he actually is sitting there directing and things like that. I want to do stuff like that, you know what I mean? Like where I get to not only just work with the music, I get to work with like the visuals behind it all too. Things like that. Again, acting, modeling, stuff like that, Getting into fashion a little bit. I ain't like him with the fashion, but like I'm gonna get there.
If you trying to model, man, hit me up. We'll set up a shoot for real.
Okay, bet, let's do it.
Yeah. Nomad, I was gonna get up with you too, man.
Yeah.
Let me know.
I'm always down. Me, my end game is I don't know, man. I'm a simple man. I don't want that much.
You don't want that
I want
much?
to be a dad. I probably want to get into realty. But essentially, I do want to if the platform gets big enough, I do want to build the art programs where I'm from.
Yeah.
Where I'm from is I'm from Yemassee, South Carolina, and it's like less than 1,000 people population. And like for me, I felt like doing anything creative was impossible.
Yeah, especially in a little city like that. Yeah.
Literally nobody else that I know at this level is doing music from where I'm from. You know what I mean? You guys can be from Savannah and you have peers that do music. I didn't have that. You know what I mean? So essentially like outside of music, like the real arts program, like performance, anything arts, I really do want to build that, go back to my home and build that.
You trying to have a school?
Maybe. Obviously start with small programs first and then eventually, maybe get to that.
That's tough.
So that's essentially what I
giving
want
back
to do.
too. That's,
of course,
And what got
make
you?
that happen.
What got you to Atlanta though?
To Atlanta?
Yeah.
Honestly, before I moved, like what's going on now, what you see with our circle, bro, that was non-existent. I ain't gonna lie. So I really moved because I knew there was more opportunities out there. I knew I'd meet more people, learn more. I really did. I moved so like I can get more information and bring it back here. And that's kind of what I still been doing. You know what I mean? Like whatever I learn out there, whatever I see out there, I envision out there, I bring it back here. I talk to people here, or I talk to the artists here. Me and him talk like almost every day, about certain things that I see, like especially like on the professional side, like business side, and just carrying yourself like a business, carrying yourself like a professional and things like that. Just bringing that here, really making real relationships and things like that. That's kind of like what took me out there, just opportunity to meet people and learn like things that I don't already know, and especially not even just learning it, but like seeing it in real time happen. You know what I mean? So that's really what it was.
So y'all heard of Savannah, man? He's not gone. He's not going to Atlanta. He's just going to get some information. He's bringing it back.
Bring it right back to y'all,
right
bro.
back. Prodigal son out here, man.
But but y'all do, bro. And I like how y'all just keep y'all circle tight, even though you got like you, Slim, all y'all in Atlanta. You got Nomad, Reggie, all y'all down here. You got YS in Texas. You know what I'm saying? But y'all boys still communicate, bro. And that's why I tell everybody when it comes to that family, bro, you gotta keep that tight, bro. Like when we were doing the interview he was doing the interview with us at the studio. He FaceTiming Slim, FaceTiming him. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, he ain't even knew he was over there. You know what I'm saying? It's just that communication, bro. And I tell everybody that once y'all get that bond and that bond tight, ain't nothing gonna stop y'all, bro. You know what I'm saying? It just, as long as y'all make sure y'all know what page y'all, like he always tell her, as long as me and you know on the same page,
it don't matter.
We good. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody could come between this as long as we know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? I love that about y'all, bro.
Never let nobody get in between what y'all got going on, especially in public. Y'all got something against each other, take that shit out in private. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got a brotherhood. Y'all got a collective. You see what I'm saying? And people see it.
Right. And stuff like this, bro, like alongside what he was saying is like, me and Weiss talked about it a bunch of times before. But I'm the same way, bro. I want to build a hub here where people can collaborate and things like that, and so it don't feel like you can't reach nobody. You can't have access to people, who are also in your city who's talented. Because like growing up, bro, like it's always been talent. It's talent here in Savannah, but like folks didn't collaborate like that. So I'm happy that we're doing that and we're showing that. Oh no, it's easy to collaborate. It's easy to be friends with these people. Like it's not like it's rocket science, bro. We from the same area. You know what I mean? He's not even from here, but he's immersed himself in the culture of Savannah and became friends with almost all the people here. You know what I mean? Like, so that's like something that's big for me too, is like just having a hub and a place for creatives to go. And again, it don't just have to be music, just people having an area to go. Like I envision creating something like kind of like 1500 to nothing, where people can really go and have that space to avoid doing all the other hoopla. You know what I mean? Like really have somewhere to hone in your skills and talents and like do something that's outside the norm. Like you ain't gotta just go, no disrespect, you ain't gotta go work at the ports or Gulfstream, bro, to have
bro, to make it facts,
you know what
bro,
I mean? That's why that's something that we really, I hope that we can like really bring to the forefront and make happen, bro. It's like just like, bro, it's another way to get it out here.
Because every time you talk about Savannah, first thing somebody say about a job is the port of Gulfstream. You know what I'm saying?
It's no hope though, bro. That's what y'all bringing right now. Like that's what y'all in the process of doing, and man, it's a pleasure to see it. You see what I'm saying?
Man, y'all don't know the crowd, like, bro, like yesterday. Y'all don't know, like, bro, y'all don't know how many people sitting there waiting on y'all to. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, it just like when y'all, especially when y'all come in town. For real though, bro, y'all know people sitting there like, damn, bro, what Trill and Nomad at, bro? Like,
We was like,
you know what I'm saying?
wow.
Like, everybody sitting there like, God, what Trill at? Trill ain't here yet. I was like, damn, bro, ain't here yet, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody sitting around like, damn, bro, them boys missing the session. Where them boys at? You know, but at the same time, they was sitting there waiting on y'all. They was working. Because they already, you know what I'm saying? They had beats already. They had a video, man. They doing videos. They was working. They had people when they pulling up cutting hair. It's like, bro, it's a tight,
Very beautiful
blend, bro. That shit was so. I wish we could work like that when I was younger, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because we would have been way further than what we is, bro. You know what I'm saying? We couldn't come together like that, bro. It would have been a fight. Somebody would have got shot. You know what I'm saying? Right. All us in one spot like that, bro. Like, you had so many different people all together, bro. I love that shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's why that's why I'm giving y'all roses tonight, congratulating y'all, because, like I say, I see it, bro. I feel it. That shit just feels so beautiful. It's like, this the type of shit that's supposed to been going on. And like you say, y'all all from different genres. Like, everybody from somewhere else. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And this, boom. I did not like him in NFL. I swore they were like best friends. You know what I'm saying? Right. I didn't know they just met like that. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, okay, them boys, y'all met and let's go.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That shit beautiful, bro. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. I know y'all gonna keep it up, but just keep on going, bro.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Don't stop. Y'all got it, bro. I'm telling y'all. For another year or two now, shit. We want to fly out the cone. You know what I'm saying? The cone do this right here. I'm telling you, bro.
We'll back in Cali in a couple years.
I'm telling you, I see it, bro. We want to fly out. You know what I'm saying? All that shit, bro. It's coming, though, bro. I see it, bro. For real, for real.
Appreciate that.
For
sure.
Go ahead and shout out your social medias and everything, so that, again, so people can know where to find y'all.
All right, man. So it's They Said Trill on Instagram. That's really my main social media. Big Trill from the Pote. That's for the number 4 RM DA Pote POTE on YouTube, because I do vlog. I'm vlogging this weekend, so y'all go and see it. And that's really it right there.
And email too, in case y'all need some beats or something from. Oh, don't do that. No email. No. You ain't finna get signal like that. No. I feel y'all though, because people be sending me stuff like, hey man, I can send you this. I'd be like, all right.
Bruh, I know. I may not have the people who be sending me these random emails.
Yeah,
but bro, I have so many random producers sending me loops, bro.
I do the same thing.
I don't know why they be sending me so many loops
every month on the dot. Like, I'd be like, damn, bro, you working?
Like, no, but like the people that I met who
I can't do nothing for you, but you working, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, the people that I met that I'm cool with, like, I'm cool with them sending me loops, but like the randoms that I ain't never met in my life that just somehow got my email, it's like, dang, bro, like,
you're trying to make it, man.
I feel it, you know. I ain't worked with nobody yet, for real. So I mean, like, hey, I appreciate it.
They see the vision. They see the vision. Take that as a compliment. Like,
it's definitely a compliment. I don't know where it come from, but they there.
Hey, we still ain't giving out no emails though.
Nah.
Hey, hit me on the ground, straight up.
What about you, Nomad?
Is that Nomad? ISDTHATNOMAD. Instagram mostly. I'm trying to get into TikTok, but Instagram you can find me.
TikTok too slow. Yeah. I mean, me getting into it, bro, be telling me the same thing.
You can find me on Instagram, man. That's my second number, really.
Really. Facts.
And thank y'all boys for getting on here again. Don't go nowhere, because we about to put one of these beats on and work is gonna go crazy.
Yeah, I'm about to rap on one now, man.
But it's your host, Candy. You can find me at I Am Kenneth 2020 on Instagram. You can find me at I Am Kenneth Photography on Facebook. And of course, you can find me at the Bull Ring Podcast on Facebook and the Bull Ring Podcast 2020 on Instagram. You know we got.
And it's your boy, Work Sinatra. You can find me at Work Sinatra, Big Work Sinatra, Pressure Boys 912. Okay. The Bull Ring Podcast 2020. And like I always tell y'all, man, take care of your kids, take care of your family, and get life insurance. Life insurance, death is generational wealth. You can change your whole family situation by paying $40, $50 a month, bro.
No blue checks, right? Unless you got life insurance, right?
Yeah, bro. Facts, bro.
If you paying for a blue check, if you
paying for a blue check, you can pay for life insurance, bro. That's fact. If you got a blue check and you die, You bet not have no GoFundMe
No
on here
GoFundMes
talking
out here. No
about
way.
I need this and that. You've been paying them folks $15, $20 a month.
It's facts.
You know what I'm saying?
It's facts. I'm just saying, it's
bro.
facts.
Fact. Like you should not, bro. Like, bro, I just try to put you to shame because I done seen people die and can't bury their family. They can't bury their, you know what I'm saying?
It's serious.
And bro, I got life insurance on everybody in my house, and just from me having it and me using it and me, you know what I'm saying,
You
like
know they
investing in it and this and that, you can take money from it. You can put money into it. It's almost like it's like a savings account, bro. The money you put in after a certain amount of years, you can take that money right back out of it.
And we're gonna have somebody for life insurance on here for real, so we can point you in the right direction. Because we're not just saying life insurance just because somebody paying us or anything like that.
Like
it's important.
Man, I done seen white people. I mean, you know what I'm saying. Other than black people, that's how they make it, bro. You know what I'm saying. Us as black people, we do not put life insurance on our families. We die. We don't know what to do. Hey, set your folks up, man.
Facts.
Set your folks up. That's all I'm saying. Let them be able to bury you and still have money in their pocket. You know what I'm saying? Facts. You know what I'm saying? And with that, we out.